Hi everybody, this is Al Monteleone from Dependable Dental, and today we are doing a surgical suction maintenance. We're going to be changing out the filters in the muffler. We'll show you how to do that. I'll give you a little background on surgical suction units. We're talking strictly about dental, basically oral surgery, dental surgical suction units. The reason for that is these units are used in other applications within the medical world, but we are strictly coming to you from the dental oral surgery side. This is a DCI S3206, 32, 3 heads. The 2 means 220, and the 06 means it's designed for up to 6 users. This unit is no longer in production, but what is common to it is the gassed manufacturing head. These heads have been used, they're the manufacturer of the heads. These heads have been used in many different manufacturers' surgical suction units. Going back to Matrix and McKesson, they use the gas heads. Some of them used to have the oil dispenser in them. These are dry units, no oil in them. And DCI produced them for a while, and now the best and only place to get them from is the Midmark. Midmark has the PM, the Power Max series, and that's the 1, the 3, and the 4. Those are based on users. The 1 has 1 head, the 3 has 2 heads, and the 4 has 3 heads. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to be changing the muffler. Okay, our tools basically is just going to be an 11/16 socket. If you don't have that, you can use a large adjustable wrench or an 11/16 wrench. These mufflers tend to get stuck within the head. The mufflers are made out of steel and the head is made out of aluminum, and the aluminum is much softer. So what you want to do is be very careful not to cross thread and make sure that you get a nice smooth release on it. Once it's nice and smooth, you can take it out. The muffler, what I like to do before putting the muffler in is put a dab of WD-40 on it. The reason we're putting the WD-40 on it is so when we come back next year to change this, it doesn't strip the head, and it's a much smoother insertion. So we're going to screw it in by hand as far as it'll go, and we will turn that just a couple of turns till it's snug. You don't have to gorilla it tight. Now we're going to be changing the air intake and exhaust filters. They're basically felt filters. Currently they're only priced at about $12 a piece. The other thing you should always have on hand is, these are called the spindles. After a while, on the older units, the spindle and the O-ring gets dry and hard. Right now this O-ring is flexible. It gets to the point, because of the heat that the head gives off, these actually dry up and get really hard. If I was to do that, they would crack into quite a few pieces. But these are good right now. So I'm going to take the new filter, slide it over the spindle, and just pop that in there. Again, make sure you have the spindle handle, because just sometimes virtue of taking them out will break them. So you want to have that in your truck or in your case of spare parts. Taking the filter off. Alright, so putting on the new filter onto the spindle. Make sure the O-ring is seated properly. Slide that on and just pop that in and twist it nice and tight. If you're going to give the heads a light wipe down, make sure you do not spray anything into the heads. These are the motor windings are in through these access holes, so that you want to wipe it down with a dry cloth or dry paper towels. You can spray the tank, that's okay. Right here is your pressure switch. It should go on at 13, off at 20. There's plenty of videos online to see how that is adjusted. Thank you for watching, and if you want to give us a call for assistance, we're at 631-738-9729. Thanks.